Well, hello everyone. This is the first Monday video for December 2016. You know, occasionally we do something.
You want to start over?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Wait till Jeff get back in the picture. Hello everyone. This is the first Monday message for December 2016. Occasionally we take on a message of serious meaning, and this month is one of those. You know, as I listen across the campus and in communities, there's an emerging tension between what's regarded as freedom of expression and acts of bias and insensitivity. These kind of opposing forces can lead to discomfort at best, and for some, a fear of safety at worst. Now, I'm sitting here with Jeff Sherman in his new third-floor office in Ballard Extension Hall. Jeff managed a conversation at the recent annual Extension Conference on the topic of safe spaces. Jeff, you want to share with us a little bit about what you learned?
Sure, and I will start with saying that I'm not an expert in this matter, and we intend on hiring an expert who's actually going to be on the executive team and the associate director for diversity, equity, inclusion, a similar position that Dan McGrath held, a few years ago that has been vacant for a while. But at an annual conference, we had a great conversation around what a safe space meant and what that could look like in our extension offices. And when I talk about safe spaces with you, I'm talking about a literal safe space. So not free of the First Amendment or discouraging any sort of civil discourse, but a place in our offices that are actually safe and free of violence, abuse, bullying, harassment. That's more what I'm talking about in a safe space. And we had a great conversation at annual conference, and one of the outcomes was that maybe we could do a safe zone training for those that are interested in our offices. And so at the end of this first video blog, I'd like to introduce the idea of doing a safe zone training and having everyone send me an email or post in the blog about ideas they might have as well. So that could be a possible next step for us.
Great. Jeff, thanks very much. Something that I'm taking away from this conversation is that advantage and privilege are not uniformly distributed in the world within which we live and, in our case, teach. And so I'd like us to increase our awareness about managing safe environments so that learning and equality can be optimized. So while we wait for this new hire, the assistant director that we're currently advertising for, I'd like to encourage everyone's comments on the blog, as Jeff suggested, and help us learn a little bit about what you're thinking and any suggestions you have for activities that can support a maximum learning environment for all. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next month.